manga reviews. This will be about Highschool DxD Volume 2. So, to begin things off with, overall, I'm going to tell you in the beginning, yes, it's a must read. And we'll go chapter by chapter or of what I remember. I have a bad memory as usual. So, to begin things off with, this is like right as Issei is taken away from Freed with that whole little battle, as you saw in the Volume 1. And you get to see that Rias is really starting to get worried about Issei because he is willing to go very, very far away and just to help someone that he just met, like Azia. And you'll see him get in a little debacle with her, saying, I need to help her. She goes, you must stay away because you're going to cause issues with everyone else besides just us. You're going to cause another war, possibly. And it's good. And obviously, there's definitely a good amount of fan service in this one as usual. It's a Highschool DxD thing. But yeah, you'll see Issei in this be at the fast food restaurant, which it's supposed to be a ripoff of McDonald's, even though we all know they can't do that. Put McDonald's straight up. But yeah. While he's eating, he sees Azia pass by, which he's like, oh, she's here. I gotta talk to her. I gotta see how she's doing and everything. He wants to save her. And I find it like really cute. I know that's not a word a man should be saying, but anyways, that he literally just pulls her aside. Hey, do you want to hang out with me? And they both sit down to eat, and he shows her how to eat a burger. And obviously, it's pretty close to the anime, to say the least. This one, there's certain differences, but what do I prefer? I don't prefer either one. I think this, as I said, these mangas usually enhance the anime. But yeah. So along with that, he takes her on the date with the arcade and gets her that whole little stuffed animal. And the difference between the anime and the manga, which is this little thing, I think I would have been a little happier to see her animated in this. But they go to a photo booth and she dresses up as a cat person, or a Nico. Oh, that's adorable. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my god, that's adorable. The reason being is because these two girls thought her, nun outfit is just like an outfit for the thing because you can cosplay and take a photo. But yeah, then that's where Issei starts to say, yeah, I'm your friend, don't worry, I'll protect you no matter what. And towards the end, they're having a good time, and she remembers that he was injured the last time from Freed being shot in the knee. He hasn't really healed well since it, because Rias doesn't have that twilight healing that she has, which obviously I know that because I watched the anime. But anyways, continue on. On top of that, she does the little heal there and there. Then Rainier shows up towards the end. Then it cuts to the next chapter, where you get to hear a little more about her backstory, which is, if you don't know, she was casted out of the church and declared a witch because she was healing a devil that two exorcists were trying to get rid of. That one I can completely understand, instead of her being cast out just for healing a devil that was out of nowhere. But people caught her doing this one. They didn't really say in the anime that she got caught or they knew of, which I was like, what? But anyways, continue on. Rainier basically does, the whole, you better come with me, Azia, for the ritual kind of thing. And that's where you get to see more talk about Rainier and Issei's relationship and the date. She talks about how she had some fun with it. Not the actual brutal bitch they made her in the anime. I don't get why they did that. I mean, I can get... I'm still on the fence with it. But yeah, obviously she hits Issei because he stands in front of her and activates his boosted gear to protect Azia. But yeah, Azia heals him, obviously. He goes, oh, thank you, yada yada. And they keep fighting until she basically says, Azia, come with me and I won't kill him. And they go and they prepare the ritual. Next chapter is, you see Rias flying in and telling Issei that he cannot go because he will die. And this is where you get to see the development of the whole, relationship between Issei and Rias, which I know the end result of it. I'm not going to spoil it for people that don't know yet. It's kind of obvious. But anyways, on top of that, she explains the whole pawn thing, about how 9 pawns equal 1 queen, and think it was 4 pawns equal a knight, and yada yada. And she talks about how the pieces work and how a pawn is the most, basically the best piece you can be, because you can become a queen, knight, or a rook. Obviously, if you don't know chess, that's the rule of chess. But yeah, on top of that, she says, oh, something needs to come up, yada yada. This obviously hints to Issei and the rest of Kiba and Kaneko going over there. And basically, Kiba tells Issei that you're not going by yourself because we are like family kind of things. We're friends. We're in the same club. So they all go, yada yada. And Issei was really happy with Kaneko because, you know, Kaneko's the really cold character against Issei, which I find hilarious. But yeah, that it was good. He did try to jump on her and thank her, and she punched him really hard, which I found hilarious. Like, oh, that's Kaneko. But yeah, then that cuts to the new chapter in the book, and the manga, which is the ritual, and this is where you get to see where Kiba has his holy eraser, which it eats up light, which is kind of cool. And you get to see Fried go, come on, this was expensive, yada yada. It's another battle with him, and Issei upgrades himself into a rook because he can't handle at that time being a queen. So he gets the strength and the like durability, we'll call it, yeah, as a rook. And a little thing they don't say in the anime is a rook can deflect a bullet, even a holy bullet, which Kaneko gets shot in the head by Fried and just bounces right off like it was nothing. But yeah, then they go down into the thing because Fried kind of just jets out and pussies out from the fight. As usual, you know Fried. If you watch the anime, you know him very well. But yeah, then they go through the whole battle, and it's too late that with the ritual, that basically what's going on with it is Azia is getting her Twilight healing out of her, the sacred gear, to Rainier to take for herself, which results in anyone that gets their sacred gear removed from them, they die. So when Issei gets there, he basically gets to see Azia die in his arms because Rainier's like, she has no use to me anymore. Here, have her as a gift for making it this far. And Issei gets very upset, which cuts to the next chapter of him watching Azia literally die in his hands, well, arms. And he remembers back when Rias was explaining about his sacred gear, how it works. It works correlation with his emotions. The stronger his emotion is, the stronger he gets, and the power will be. Sorry about that little cut, but basically Rainier just toys with Issei the whole time, and basically giving enough time for Issei's boosted gear to double his power in. He finally catches her because she tries to jet out of there, and he really, I mean, wailed on her and just completely knocked her down. So on top of that, you get to see Rias tell that, you know, Issei, oh, your sacred gear is not just a double critical, it's the Red Dragon Emperor's hand, and you are the host of the Red Dragon of Domination. And basically explain to Rainier, oh, you shouldn't feel bad. That power can kill God himself. And basically Rainier is going, whoa, why does he have it out of everyone? And after you get to see, you know, the whole, like, how Issei, how powerful he can be, which I think is really cool. Then again, it's on a pervert, but it makes it all the better. But continue on. Basically, Rias tells Issei, you need to kill her. You need to kill Rainier because we already got rid of her friends and we don't want anyone to come back and kill us, kind of thing. So you'll see, this is where it actually gets a little bit emotional because this is not how it was in the anime. I was like, wow, he really put more into this. So basically you see Rainier like quickly cry and say, Issei, I really love you, yada yada, help me defeat Rias for me, yada yada. Then Issei says, Rias, please do it, I can't. And goddamn, Rias does her job really good. And you see towards the end with Issei saying, I'll miss you, my love. I'm like, damn, they gotta play us like that. They're gonna play me like that. But then continuing on to the next chapter, you'll get to see how Rias is the Princess of Destruction, and Issei is the Red Dragon Emperor kind of person. And it's basically towards, how they had a little party for everyone with Azia being in the club, and basically Rias made a cake, and you see Issei just basically hog the whole cake to himself because it's from Rias. I mean Rias Senpai that he calls her. But yeah, then towards the end you get to see a little first glimpse of Riser, which will be talked more I think in volume 3. But we get to see that. But yeah guys, as always, have a wonderful day and I'll see you until the next time.